everybody, my name is Katrina, and today I will be reacting to some more of Red Velvet. So the three songs I will be listening to from them today are Peekaboo, Feel My Rhythm, and Dum Dum. So I'm excited. I've really enjoyed this group so far. They've just given me consistent ability in all that they do throughout all the videos I've seen, so I'm really excited to watch more of them, and these were quite recommended, so I'm very much so excited to get into them. But before I do start, I would like to ask, so I'm at the point where I kind of know enough of their music where I would like to get to know the members a bit more. So if you have any good guides to this group, like just any good information, informational videos, guides, like whatever the case may be for this group, if you'd leave those in the comments, I'd greatly appreciate it. Because I would like to get to know the members a bit more. So yeah, if you do have any good ones, please feel free to leave them in the comments. And yeah, cool. All right, let's get started. So the first one I will be watching is Peekaboo. Cool, let's go. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry about that. 이런 게임 멈추고 너를 다시 보게 돼. 무섭지 않아 난 새로운 얘기가 펼쳐질 거라는 걸 방금 느꼈으니까. 정해졌어. 재밌을 거야. 끼워줄게. 저렇게 kind of scary, all honesty. Like, the video was kind of scary. If they wanted to get the creepy vibe, they nailed it for sure. Because having like the no expression and then throwing weapons at each other and all that, it's kind of creepy. They pulled it off really well for sure. But it looked like, do they just kill like pizza delivery guys in this video? Because like when this guy was on the phone, it looks like they kind of look like those missing people images that would usually go on like the carton of milk, but it looks like it's missing delivery boys. And if that's all them, dang. Well, if they're meant to be killing them, it looks like their success rate's like good, so props to them for that. But I was like so into the song, and then all these creepy parts would come up, which it made the video cool. I'm not saying anything against it. But it's just funny because when you hear like, you don't always, a lot of the times you don't associate like females with killers, even though there have been like plenty in the world or whatnot, but I just wasn't expecting that, especially with a song titled Peekaboo. And now I get how you can make that like the scary and the killer vibes. It makes sense, but I guess when I like heard the title Peekaboo, I was like, oh, innocent like children's game. That's kind of the first thing that came to my mind. That is not what this video was. But so video wise, it was a cool creepy. Definitely throws me off, but I think I'm not ready, because I don't think I'm ever ready when I'm about to watch one of their videos, because I don't know what to expect, because they're just so weird in their videos. But I'm gonna be honest, I think their weird is awesome. They own like what they do, what they put out, and I love that. So when I do say weird, I don't mean it in a bad way. I actually do mean it in a positive way, because with them being the weird, it makes them different. It makes them unique. So I mean that in every like positive way possible. But their singing's good. I'm not surprised. They were really good. I do notice they're definitely more of a singing group than a rapping group, which I don't have a problem with. I do like hearing their rapping because I do enjoy it, but the song also doesn't need it necessarily. So I enjoyed the song. I love the chorus. How they're singing it is just so cool, and then the dance that they have with it. Let me see if I can find it. Was it there? No. Wait. 1 second. Sorry, I can't always find. Was it? No, was it? I'm not great at finding them. Okay, so it was in like this scene when they were singing the Peekaboo, and then they did the eye thing, and then they went kind of like up. I can't do it. I don't dance. But so I don't look as cool as they do, but that part, I thought that was perfect. Well, I think what I like about their dancing is when they do get to the chorus, instead of having it as some like extreme, intense dance move or something, it's something a bit more simplistic, but with that makes and emphasizes the song even more. It brings your attention more to the song, and it focuses a bit more, which I really like, because you don't need a bunch of like crazy intense hardcore dancing to make a song really good. It's even just those simple little things that accentuate what's being done in the song, and they do that really well. So like when they did that part that I just showed in the song, I thought it was absolutely perfect. I think my favorite part of the song was the instrumental throughout. I think the instrumental was gorgeous because there was like a whistling, but it wasn't an actual whistle. It was like an instrument, but how they did it, it sounded like a whistle, which was awesome. They had great percussiveness to them, to the sound. But I think what I love most is they had a good presence of the bass. That constant, it was like just like dum dum, and then kind of just doing that, switching notes here and there and going. I think that added so much depth to it, but having that like deepness in the bass, it just kind of added to making it creepy with that whistle on top. It just worked so well. I loved the sound of this song. It was really good. I also love that they're wearing all red. Red's like my favorite color. So, I mean, I know they're red velvet, so it makes sense, but I love it. It was impressive. Like, I love how unique they are. Like, if you told me this is kind of what I would be getting into when I, like, right before I first started getting into them, I probably wouldn't have believed you. But it's amazing how individual of a group they are. Because, yes, I don't really listen to girl groups, but I haven't, from the little bit I have seen, I haven't seen a group quite like this. So it's definitely kudos to them. But so I liked the song. I enjoyed it. All the aspects of it creeped me out in the best way possible. But yeah, so the next song I will be reacting to is Feel My Rhythm. All right, cool. Let's get started.
작은 소란을 또 일으켜 This is gonna be a crazy night 등장부터 인사까지 파격적이게 우리 살짝 놀아볼까 솔직하게 baby 지금부터 시작해볼게 Feel my vibes 꽃가루를 날려 폭죽을 더 크게 터뜨려 우리로만 다 편견을 가두지 마 자유로워 지금 Come with me 상상해봐 뭐든지 노래를 따라서 저 따뜻한 춤을 춰 바로 지금 Follow my heartbeat 해가 떠올 때까지 Feel my rhythm 멈추지 말아줘 이 순간을 놓지 마 baby 창은 받은 classic 이제 조금 낯선 다른 차원 같지 Get loud 세상 수없던 거치가 썩 예고 없이 등장해 이 밤은 멋지고 우리 falling wild and brave 시선을 끄는 emotion Give me your direction 끝없는 black홀처럼 빠져드는 sweet emotion 머리 푼 채 어디로든 떠날래 온 세상 모든 경계를 다 휘저을래 꽃가루를 날려 샴페인을 더 크게 터뜨려 두눈 어두워 내일을 가두지 마 자유로워 지금 Come with me 상상해봐 뭐든지 우리를 따라서 저 따뜻한 춤을 춰 바로 지금 Follow my heartbeat 해가 떠올 때까지 Feel my rhythm 멈추지 말아줘 이 순간을 놓지 마 baby 온 세상이 멈추는 순간 What I'm feeling 어서 내 손을 잡아 혼자 어떤 feeling 빠져드는 you and I Next time 시계를 돌려 어디로 가볼까 Come on 또다시 시작해 you and I
Okay. Sorry, the ending there kind of threw me off for a second. I enjoyed this one. It's cute, it's fun. It threw me off for a second. There was one part, I don't remember where it was, but it kind of changed it up on you a bit, which I enjoyed. The painterly look that they had at the beginning was so cool. I notice SM's a little bit more prone to doing that, cause like in Dio from EXO, he had his song Rose. They kind of did a painterly aspect in that song also. Oh, they might have come out around the same time? I'm not sure. I don't, but just from the looks here, might have come out around the same time. I'm not sure, but I think it's cool. I love the artsy feel that it adds to it. At the beginning of the song, it kind of looked just visually like angelic and then demonic. More just, that's a bit more based off of the colors. The animals, beings, like whatever they are that they had at the beginning. Where are they? Am I going? Sorry. Okay, there were other ones too, but like the things, these creatures there, they looked cool. Like all of them looked kind of different, unique. There were colorful ones too. I couldn't find that, but I loved how they kind of did that. This one kind of had a bit more of like a rap talking in it, which I like. I've noticed I kind of do like when they have their kind of rapping parts in it. I don't know. I think I just like their rappers or the people that do rap in it. I think I like the sound. So I enjoyed that it was in this song. But the very beginning, the vocals were amazing, and the coolest part was one person was doing the vocals, and then it seemed as if they were passing it off to another person, and then that person passed it off to another, and they were different but all just really good. So it was really nice. It sounded like kind of like a small orchestra, and it was just beautiful. But I loved it. I think the ending, like not just the specific ending, like a big chunk of the end, I really enjoyed, because their layering and harmonies and mixing vocals is amazing. I mean, it makes sense because it seems like they all have really great voices. So when you put them together, they mesh so well, but yet they all kind of have their own distinguished voice, which is really cool. But they're just really impressive. There were, I don't know who it was at the end. I I've heard, like, you guys were saying that Wendy's the main, she's done a few of the ad libs. So maybe it's her, I'm not sure, but the ad libs at the end of this song were gorgeous. And then there was one part where they were like harmonizing, and I think it might have been all of them, but I could definitely hear at least like 3 or 4 of them for sure. And you hear the main, like the middle range, and then like I noticed that there was someone singing higher, and that higher was really, I don't know where it is in the song, but that sounded gorgeous. But this is really good. I really enjoyed it. You know what? I am actually, the part I paused on, looking at it like this, it's actually really cool, because it's kind of like it kind of looks like an eye, a pupil type thing. I don't know what they're going for, but it kind of looks like that, like the white of the eye turning green, then the color and then the iris. It looks cool. I don't know if that's what they were aiming for, but that's kind of what I see just looking at it now. It looks really cool. Their involvement of colors is just really well done. Alright, cool. So the next song I will be reacting to is called Dum Dum. Alright, cool. Let's get started.
너 때문에 하루 종일 고민하지만 널 어떻게 해야 좋을지 잘 모르겠어 난 Oh baby 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 You play me play me play me play me 그 눈빛은 날 아찔하고 헷갈리게 해 내 이성적인 감각들을 흩어지게 해 Oh baby 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 You crazy 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 마네킹 인형처럼 하나부터 열까지 다 어색하지 평소같이 하면 되는데 또 말아보면 시작되는 바보 같은 춤 눈, 코, 입 표정도 팔다리 걸음도 내 말을 듣지 않죠 덤덤덤덤덤덤덤 심장이 떨림도 날 뛰는 기분도 맘대로 되질 않죠 덤덤덤덤덤덤덤 낭만적인 영화를 난 꿈꿔왔지만 네 사랑은 내 손에 늘 땀을 쥐게 해 Oh baby 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 You make me crazy 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 마네킹 인형처럼 하나부터 열까지 다 어색하지 평소같이 하면 되는데 또 말아보면 시작되는 바보 같은 대보이 마이클 잭슨 밴난 너의 빌리진이 아냐 Don't you leave me alone 하지만 애매한 반응 난 원해 black or white 포기 못해 나의 man in the mirror Why you wanna cheat on me 난 너무 지긋지 Boy you make me scream 너에게 왜 이러지 하긴 너의 말 정말 never felt so good 그건 아마 짜릿하다 못해 watching the killer 난 너에게서 헤어날 수 없나 봐 미워도 싫지가 않잖아 다 언니처럼 되고 싶은데 넌 자꾸 나를 귀엽다고 하는 걸까 왜 로봇처럼 하나부터 열까지 다 어색하지 어떻게 하는지 내 고장났나봐 사라지는 방법도 다 까먹었어 나 눈, 코, 입 표정도 팔다리 걸음도 내 말을 듣지 않죠 덤덤덤덤덤덤덤 심장이 떨림도 날 뛰는 기분도 맘대로 되질 않죠
That was awesome. That was so that was so cool. I loved everything about that. I am just curious about one thing. They had whole Michael Jackson segment. I'm curious what or why that was in there, like what they're trying to reference with that. If you can let me know, I'd really appreciate that. Because I love Michael Jackson, so if I could have a better understanding of why he was referenced in this song, I'd love that. But this was so cool. It was so kind of weird. It was like the old toy shop scenes. Like, I guess the Nutcracker could kind of be like a good reference, but of like toys being manufactured and then like moved and all that kind of stuff. So it kind of reminded me of that, which was weird but cool. They had a moment where they kind of changed up, because like throughout the whole thing they kind of had like a brassy sound instrumentally. Then they kind of got rid of that entirely for a little bit and then went back into it, which was really cool. It seems like they do that kind of thing a lot. Like from the videos that I can remember off the top of my head right now, they always have a moment where it kind of completely changes, like at some point in the song, and then kind of goes back, which is really cool because it just keeps your attention a bit more. But I loved the instrumental in this. Like, it just sounded so well, and then it meshed so well, like, with them doing the dums, those, like, saying those words throughout, kind of made it, like, a bit of an a cappella vibe, which was really cool, because SM artists doing a cappella just makes sense to me. They have the vocals to do it, so the fact that they kind of incorporated that into this song a bit, excuse me, I really enjoyed. I also think I liked the video, like when all of them are dancing together, I really enjoy watching those parts. And I definitely think, like, so I definitely want to get to know them a bit more, and I feel like this is a great video to, like, be able to figure out who's who, because I know they all have their, like, own specific color, and it looks like that's shown in this video. So I feel like this one would be a helpful video to use to kind of figure out who's who a bit more. But the whole beginning was just so cool. It threw me off entirely. Like, did I just say it for the last song? But like, I would have not expected this kind of sound from them. It's just so different. Like, not too many times, like, from what I know and like what I've listened to, not too many times you hear like a jazzy. The song's definitely not jazz. It's definitely more like hip hop pop from what I know. But hearing like those jazzy bluesy instruments, like, I don't know if it's actually trumpets, but like that kind of thing, was so cool. And then it was a perfect song for like just keeping you going, because the instrumental kind of didn't stop. It kept going at you, except for that one part I mentioned before. It kind of just kept going at you, and I loved that. I'm happy. I feel like the more I'm watching them, the more I'm getting used to their weirdness, and I really love it. Because when you're just so unique and distinguished, and it's just really cool and different. But I really liked them. I really enjoyed them. I'm very happy I started watching them. But yeah, so I'm trying to think if I had to pick a favorite out of all of them. Like, out of the 3 I watched today. I don't think I can. Because I liked something about all of them. Because I think I can't. Okay, so I definitely can't pick a favorite. But if I had to say, I loved. Yeah, no, I can't pick a favorite. Because I loved the instrumental of Peekaboo. I loved the video and weirdness and creepiness of Feel My Rhythm. It just worked so well. Wait, am I mixing it up? Am I mixing them up? Oh, I hope I'm not mixing them up. And then I just love the funness of Dum Dum. But yeah, so loved all the songs, adding them all to my playlist. But so just want to bring up again, if you have any recommendations for songs from them, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. I'd greatly appreciate it. Also, if there are any guides that you think are good that I'd like, if you'd also leave those in the comments below, I'd greatly appreciate that. Because I definitely think I'm at the point where I'd like to watch a guide to get to know them as members a bit more. Yeah, also, I know in the next couple months I'm going to try to be a bit more active on my Instagram. But so if you want to leave, like, send me any messages through Instagram, if you don't want to leave them in the comments, please feel free to do that. I'll leave the link to my Instagram in the description below. But yeah, I enjoyed them. I'm looking forward to watching more of them and learning about them a bit more. But yeah, that'll be it for today's video. I hope all of you enjoyed. And I'll see you next time. Bye!